Takedown, Terrell go. Winner all falls on 22 seconds. Mason Terrell, standing up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our Hermits broadcast channel. I'm Rico Bio Jr. Alongside Mr. Tom Vermel. And today we have a good wrestling match here in the Glen. You're sending us on Hermits versus the Holy Spirit Spartans.
285 pounds, Holy Spirit Hunter.
Yeah, we're going to start here at 285 pounds heavyweight. So it'll be Slayton D'Amico for the Hermits.
D'Amico gets the takedown. It's 2 points for D'Amico. A great way to start off the match right there.
Yeah, D'Amico, a football player for the Hermits, a freshman. I think he's fairly new to wrestling still, but he beat fellow football player, coming out for heavyweight Kyle Muller in a wrestle-off earlier this year, which you can see them going back and forth all season. But D'Amico comes out on top early and, seems to be starting the season off pretty strong.
D'Amico's doing a good job right now not letting his opponent up.
Yeah, that's one thing about the upper weights. I think they're a little harder to get out once you're down. Forgot to put that for 2 for Slayton. The little guys can kind of scramble around, go all over, but the heavyweights tend to, once you're down there, it's a lot of body to move off top of you. Slayton's trying to kind of roll him into some back points there.
There he goes. And that is it here. D'Amico gets the pin against the Hermits. The early lead.
Yeah, gets the full 6 for the Hermits there. That's the other thing with, like I said, the big guys is when they flip you over like that, too. It's a lot of weight kind of coming down on you. But D'Amico doing a good job getting the pin for the Hermits.
Up now it's the 106 for your Hermits. Robert Meyer for the Spartans. Gavin Mensch. Meyer's 1-1. Sorry, the season. Well, Mensch is 1-0.
Yeah, it's a lot of those things, especially early in the year. You never really can go straight off record, especially with how the Hermits' schedule is going to play out this year. So I'd be probably wrestled more in some of those individual tournaments like the Sam Cali and Beast of the East. Robbie, as he gets taken on there. But you can never go straight by that just because the Hermits are I don't want to say rebuilding because the Hermits are still going to be very good, but they lost 6 region winners last year and 5 I think region winners last year and a bunch of districts. State winner Richie Grungo, Brady Conlon finished in 2nd, but you lost a lot of talent off that team, and this is going to be one of the toughest Hermits wrestling schedules I remember. Like, it's one of those things that Coach
The point for the escape right there.
Coach Ward doesn't really back down from anybody. So they're going to the Catholic duels in the week, which is, St. Peter's just beat Bergen, but CBA is going to be there, who's loaded. Non-public champions, A champions, Montvale will be there. Seton Hall, you might pick up some losses, but by no means is that, going to be looked down as like a bad year because the Hermits are going to wrestle anybody, anywhere. So it should be you'll see where you're at headed into districts, regions, and state finals with a lot of guys on this team.
$20 seconds left here in the first.
Yeah, only 10 left to score. Robbie's going to try and retake this lead. He's running low on clock.
One period down, still only 2-1.
Yeah, there was a big hold there by Mensch to not give up those, 2 points. All of a sudden, those points at the end of periods are always coming so huge. And so he's able to hold off Robbie there for a little bit. make sure he kept the lead.
Reversal, Mensch.
There's 2 points for Mensch for the reversal. So we're not looking good for Meyer as he's trying to escape right now.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say he's down 3 right now. You're going to be down at least 2 headed out of this period. You want to get that escape. You always assume you're going to get it kind of, 99% of the time to cut this lead to 1. But I mean, Mensch almost got a couple back points there. Didn't hold Robbie there for too long, so wasn't really more than a half count in the ref's mind. But Robbie's going to want to get at least this point to stay in this match in this last minute here.
Mensch is on Meyer's back right now. Robert.
Yeah, Mensch is pretty high up. Robbie's trying to let him slip off. Can't quite get there.
And he will get out for 2 points by Meyer.
Yeah, better than that escape I was talking about. He got the reversal. So with about 25 seconds left here, Myers will be on top, and now it's basically, flipped. I know he's down 1, but now, it's going to be big for Mensch to get this escape point here, kind of negate that reversal a little as much as he can.
I call it a stalemate right there. He'll get back in position. Meyer, good job not letting go.
Yeah, I was wondering when that was going to come because Robbie just went dead weight, trying to hold on for the last 5 seconds there. Trying not to give up that escape point that we were talking about, but the referee gives him his warning. So next time he calls a stalling, it'll be a point for Mensch. Yeah, I think Robbie's going to be able to get away with it there for the last couple seconds without getting the stalling call, but he's going to need to make sure that he wrestles here in the third. You don't want to give up that big point that way, but
If Meyer gets the escape here, he'll tie it up right here.
yeah, that's the huge, that huge impact of the reversal. He's only down 1. He's already shown he can reverse him once. If he does it again here, he could even take the lead.
Meyer trying to get up now.
Stalling warning, Mensch.
He called a stalling on Mensch.
Yeah, Mensch was basically trying to just shove him out once he got out, and he was kind of scooting along. He basically was just trying to get him the heck out of the circle to get the whistle. So the referee calls it. Both players with the stalling warning on it. Now that's huge for Mensch now because he's on top. So if he was trying to just ride this out for the full 2 minutes, which would be very difficult, one more stalling and all of a sudden Robbie's tied. Ooh, caught him there. He's not completed. There's the call from the ref.
There's 2 more points for Mensch right there. Well, Meyer does the point there.
Yeah, you're right. Robbie was wrestling real well. I thought he was going to get out of it, but then Mensch kind of caught him in that near fall. So that's 2 huge points. That's the difference in the match right now. As Rob's trying to get this takedown as they go out of the circle. Coach Ward asking the official, I think, about that stalling call. Mensch is down, up 2. He's not going to want too much to happen here.
Ward's still not happy. Has the back points on Meyer.
Yeah, I think earlier he was yelling at the ref. Now he's yelling at Robbie to be aggressive.
Mensch looks like he's trying to hold Meyer. Call a stalemate, so took the point Meyer.
No, I think he called stalemate there.
Excuse me.
So stalemate. No, neither wrestler can really go anywhere. Ooh. He's close to the takedown. Mensch has still got his foot as time expires. So
Mensch will win 6-4.
yeah, good job there by Mensch to kind of hold him off. Robbie a little unlucky, but that's wrestling. You give up those points here and there, and you'll lose the match.
Here comes the there's a forfeit for the Hermits for 113 pound.
It looks like Dobson took a forfeit at 113. So the Hermits will now be up 12-3. So that brings us on to Valley Pack.
There's a takedown for Pack. He leads 2-0.
Yeah, Pack actually a transfer from Holy Spirit. Sure wants to do well versus his old team.
There's 2 more points for Pack. Take his back points.
Looks like Pack near the pin right there. Pack a former, I think he's a freshman. I know he won districts. I don't think he played. I think he plays in the regions too. So last year kind of dealt with a lot of injuries. I don't think he really wrestled towards the end of the season. So I'm sure the Hermits will take the added addition of Pack as a very skilled and talented wrestler.
Pack will get him to flip. He's just trying to get him on his back now. There's 3 points for Pack. There's a takedown for Pat, so there's another 2 points for him.
Yeah, so he's up 12-3. So obviously if you get up 15, it's a tech fall, and that just he's going for the pin right there.
And he will get it. The Hermits lead 18-3 right now.
So I think you're going to be another forfeit for the Hermits as Arbello goes and accepts it. I think there might be a couple more forfeits coming too. So the Hermits will jump up to 24. Here comes Eric Crane. I think he is also accepting a forfeit.
Runner by forfeit, 132 pounds, Eric Crane, St. Augustine.
No, you're good. So DePaul takes the last forfeit, I think, of the night. We have somebody else on the match sheet for each of the final bouts for Holy Spirit.
It's a huge advantage for the Hermits right there. They take the huge lead right now, up by 33. And there's a takedown for
this is one of over the last couple of years, Spirit's been a good program, not really quite at the level of the Hermits. They've done well in non-public B, but every time the Hermits have faced, I think there was one match, I don't want to say around COVID year, around 2020. I remember we were in Rodeo Gym, and the Hermits won by 1. Outside of that, it's been all Hermits, by a lot, but the Holy Spirit has had, 2, 3, 4, 5 pretty good wrestlers. But they don't have the depth that the Hermit has. And 14 bouts, if you go for 5 pretty good wrestlers, you're going to need to win all of them and then hope for the best in the rest. Where, when the Hermits face some of these Spirit, some of these Spirit kids, I don't know too much about their team this year, but they usually show a couple pretty good, show up pretty well in districts and regions. So I'm sure you'll see them do well again, but it's just the Hermits have that depth that Holy Spirit can't quite match. So you're right. It's a big lead for the Hermits, and you figure if we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bouts left. That means if Spirit gets all 6 points in each of them, they would be at 49. So it would be 49-36. But that means every win the Hermits get, that's 3 more for them, and take away 6 from the max points of Spirit. As it looks like the Hermits trying to get a pin here. I'm always trying to lean on him a little bit. Referee squirming around, trying to. There it goes.
They call the pin for the Hermits.
1 minute, 35 seconds. Luke Bennett, senior wrestler.
So, yeah, now I think the match is officially over because Holy Spirit can only get 36 more max points. Not to mention, you got to go through wrestlers like Harvey, which is going to be tough for him. So they can max get to 39. Hermit's already got 44. But like I said, this is more about the individual bouts because there are going to be some of these Spirit wrestlers that do pretty well. So even if the match is a blowout, if Bradbury's pretty good for Spirit, then this could still be a big individual match for Harvey come individual tournament time. And then you figure you hope for the best, but the Hermits, like I said, are a little young this year, and non-public A in wrestling is ridiculously good. So you figure it's going to be tough for a state championship run. But a lot of these guys can do very well individually, so all these matches matter, especially as you build criteria when it comes time for seeding in those individual tournaments.
Harvey right there. I got 2 points for our takedown. He's close. From Bradbury, he gets the pin.
Yeah, you can probably hear the ref counting, and then he wasn't just going just for the back points. He got the full pin, so another 6 for the Hermits there. Harvey, a transfer from Winslow, did well last year. I think he actually lost to a couple of Hermits in districts and regions, so good to see him coming over to the Hermits this year. Going to be one of their better wrestlers. Did really well at Sam Cali. Forget if he placed 4th or 5th because DePaul did the same. One of them was 4th, one of them was 5th. But both of them had a really good Sam Cali tournament. So look for Harvey to be one of the stronger wrestlers for the Hermits this season.
Sonny's going for a takedown right now. He would not get the points up. Although we'll stay up.
Oh, man, that's going to be a tough one for him to fight out if he caught him real good there. Yeah. I don't know if Sonny's really that, like you look at it and you go, Oliva got pinned in 38 seconds. I don't know if that's really indicative of the wrestler he is. I think he just got a little high, got caught, and once Sonny got him up there, that was it.
At 165 pounds for Holy Spirit, Gabriel Nell. For St. Augustine, Dennis Monzo.
Here's Nell versus Monzo.
Yeah, Monzo, freshman for the Hermits. Pretty good job so far. I think he won 2 matches at the Beast of the East, which is one of the toughest tournaments in the country. So even winning a couple there is a pretty big feat. So Hermits look for look for a lot out of this freshman this year, and especially in the coming years.
And there's 2 points for Monzo right there. The takedown.
I think he got a little aggressive there because he got the takedown, was going for the pin. And he almost got caught himself, but I guess it's not real. Nell kind of flipped it on him for a second, but again, never really got control, never completed the moves. And Monzo kind of recovers, showing you his strength there, and he gets back on top. But for a second, it looked like he just almost went takedown reversal. But good job by Monzo to kind of fight off that counter move after the initial takedown. I think he's trying to wear him down right now. He's got a couple 1 counts, but you need at least 3 count for to start accumulating points. Get those at least 2 near fall points. But he only got like a quick 1 count, so he's getting close. But Nell's doing a good job of fighting it off. I think Monzo's going to hopefully wear him down, and then when he gets in that compromising position a little later in the match, it could work out for him.
1 point for Nell for technical violation.
To call a violation on
Yes.
Monzo.
So that's where I'm a little ignorant. I'm sure anybody watching at home is going to correct me, but I'm not even really going to guess. But I know if you lock your hands and it's part of a move, I don't remember. There's like certain points where you can lock your hands, but certain points you can't. But he locked his hands together. You kind of see it right from where we were, and that's what he got called for that technical violation. So he gives up a point right there. And that's, he's going to want to hold him off here, because if you give up that tech point and then give the escape, all of a sudden it takes out all that work he did for the takedown.
They will get out of the first period. 2-1 Monzo.
Monzo chooses defense position to start the second period. Monzo leads 2-1.
Monzo will start on defense right now for the Hermits.
Caution, Nell hits first.
Call the caution on Nell.
Yeah, started a little early. Does it again, it'll be a point.
Escape, Monzo.
Monzo with a great escape right there to get out of Nell's grasp.
Takedown, Monzo.
And the takedown, too. So Monzo racking up some points here. Minute 14 left here in this second period.
Monzo flips Nell.
Doing a good job rolling out of both of it, but he's playing a dangerous game now. Monzo almost got him on his back. Oh, that might be it right there. Valiant effort there by
And they
Nell.
call the pin for Monzo.
Dennis Monzo, St. Augustine.
The Hermits up 54-9. Here's Small versus Callahan.
Callahan got the big mask on. I wonder if he's coming back from an injury or anything with that as they go out. Only 3 matches left. It's gone pretty quickly. Barely been a half an hour here, maybe. Ooh. He catches him right on the edge. He's trying to get.
And Small gets the pin.
Yeah, it did a good job to kind of keep his feet inbound. If he slipped out a little bit, the referee was going to call him from going out of the mat. So he did a good job kind of keeping his knees and feet in there, and that way when he got him flat on the mat, it counted.
Here's Kraus versus Saul.
Yeah, I had to wait to confirm. That was one of the few lineup, on the lineup sheet where it could have been a couple different wrestlers for Holy Spirit.
Kraus gets a takedown.
Kraus showing that strength. Kraus, another one of these dual sport athletes. Very good defensive lineman for the Hermits. Oh, so he gets him in the cradle right there.
And Kraus gets the pin in 18 seconds.
Yeah, so we're flying through this. Next up, actually, that was Kraus. Then it is the last one. Eddie Vincent should be it.
At 215 pounds, Holy Spirit Kurtz, presenting us the name.
Another one of his Kraus football teammates, Eddie Vincent, played kind of a tight end, a little bit tackle, offensive line for the Hermits this year. It's rotating in a little bit on defense, too, on the defensive line, but he's one of the captains for the football team and the rest of the last couple of years for the Hermits, so expect a lot of leadership out of the senior this year. Hopefully he's able to go far. He won districts last year. Ooh, with the takedown. I believe at heavyweight, so he's going a little lighter this year.
He gets it too. Call him off the mat. But Vincent will get 2 points right there.
Yeah, Eddie Vincent did win District 32 at 285 last year, so going a little lighter. Obviously, he's hoping to repeat as district champion, maybe even go a little further, see if he can't get that region title too.
There's a point for Kurtz. Perfect escape.
They said you get to these heavier weights, once you get down, it's a lot of body to get off of you. So, he's got to be tiring down there as he keeps just fighting off these pins. Again, Eddie right on the edge.
And he will get the pin.
Yeah, so that'll be it for us. Enrico, it was a quick one. Any final thoughts on this match today?
A great match for Hermits, getting in here, taking care of business, getting right out of here.
Yeah, so we will be back tomorrow with the basketball team host St. Joe's Academy. Local rival. It was a good rodeo game. After that, looks like we have a little bit of break till swimming hosts Salesianum on Monday. So, having said that, that'll do it for us today. I'm Coach Morrell.
I'm Hermit Jr. Good night and go Hermits.